It's the real underground, man. We is in the street. Y'all know how we do in the street, man. Folks, the in the street with your boy D-Dirt, Lil Rock Obama. Y'all know what time it is. And y'all know we usually do the show on Thursdays, but man, we got a special guest in the building tonight. Y'all know we be introducing y'all to the plugs, but I got a plug in the building that y'all need to definitely meet. I don't know if y'all been sleeping on the rock or what y'all been doing, but we got BrinkTV in the building, the most awarded
So we
show.
talking about the most award-winning independent talk show in the whole South. We talking about Brink Young coming straight out of them South Memphis slums. What's happening?
Man, hold up, man. What got you in Little Rock, man?
Man, to be honest, I'm actually on a 12-city tour. We're doing the BrinkTV 12-city tour right now.
Okay.
And Rocktown, man, that's just one of them cities I had to put my stamp on, man. You know, I've actually interviewed artists from Little Rock before, and they made such a lasting impression on me. So I was like, you know what? If it's more of you out there, I need to be there.
It's a lot.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's a whole movement going on, not just Little Rock, but the whole state of Arkansas. We look at Arkansas like it's a city because it's, we only got 3 million population.
Yeah.
So the whole city of Arkansas is a lot of dope artists, a lot of dope videographers. It's a whole movement going on that the world don't know about, but we let them know. And we appreciate you for pulling up.
No doubt, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I've had my eyes on Arkansas for a very long time. We talking about back when they made the Final Four, you know what I'm saying, and the NCAA men's basketball back in '92.
That was a long time ago,
Yeah,
man.
because it just so happened, like, one of my neighbors, like I said, I'm from South Memphis, one of my neighbors, he played for that team, you know, Arlen Bowers, they call him Truck, you know, he played with, like, Oliver Miller and them, you know, Todd Day, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I've been having my eyes on Arkansas for a minute. So,
Hey, man, look here, man. We need more people to have their eyes on Arkansas and more people to tap in. I promise you, bro. We one player away. That's how we feeling right now, man. Cause right now, Memphis doing their thing. They been doing their thing, but they doing even more of their thing right now.
Man, Memphis is running circles around the rap game right now. And not even just the rap game, like the whole industry, like from television, you know, P-Valley, you know, the creators of that from Memphis, actors on that show, stars of that show from Memphis, like even production, Tay Keith going stupid, Hit Kid going stupid, like juking, like fashion, like it's just the spotlight is definitely, the culture, man. Memphis DNA is in some of everything, you know.
Yeah, I just made a post yesterday. I asked my Facebook people to help me find Al Bell so I can interview Al Bell from Stax Records, even though he from Arkansas and live in Arkansas. Or I guess he's from Arkansas, but he definitely live here in Little Rock.
Right.
But I'm trying to interview him now because if people don't know about Stax Records, like that shit is like Motown. And I was driving through Memphis one day, and I said, "What the hell? There goes Stax right there!" I busted a U-turn, had to go back.
Man, it's so much rich history, man, in Stax Records. You know, so many people like they done did documentaries and stuff on it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. And then them legendary studios. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy how much rich history is in Memphis and just the whole culture. Like you say, man, it's real. It's active.
Hey, man, that what's up, man? The real underground. We in the streets right now. BrinkTV. Check this out, man. What with the music scene? Like, what you thinking about the music scene right now in Memphis? Is it oversaturated? Is it? Do you think that it's wide open? Do you think?
I mean, I don't really think it's oversaturated. It's definitely looking good. I can say that. You know, it's looking real good. I'm very impressed at how the female rappers are starting to finally get their shine. They've been cracking for a minute. Like, we've seen flashes of it, but it's like it's harder for them to get a fair shot. You know, that's the industry. You know, it's male dominated, but it's even harder when you're from the South. And then let me zero in a little bit more. It's even harder when you're from Memphis. So it seems like the doors are finally opening up for a whole slew of Memphis female rappers, especially like Glorilla. You know, she doing her thing.
Old girl signed with QC
Gloss Up.
Old girl signed with Pooh Shiesty.
Yep.
We interviewing Nicki Pooh Thursday. We interviewing her. I don't know if you're familiar with her, but she in that little circle right there. Glockiana, we got a verses coming up with her.
She linked up with Duke Deuce.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm glad. It's like about time, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying about time that the women doing their thing. They've been doing their thing. About time people taking notice, you know, because I've been watching, from I've been watching from Gangsta Bullet Chat, you know what I'm saying? So I've been looking at the ladies,
Yeah.
Shout out to Juicy Fruit too, man. She in the city. I'm supposed to link up with her when I get back to Memphis. So shout out
Man,
to her.
really, ladies, worldwide
Yeah.
is taking over the rap game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like on some real shit.
And it's been that way for a little minute, man. Shout out to my girl Nicki Minaj, man. She really kind of brought it back because, you know what I'm saying, like, we ain't really seen that really strong presence since Lil' Kim, And when Lil' Kim kind of, she got older, the fans kind of, music changed. And we didn't really see that strong presence from the female hip-hop side. We did have Remy Ma, but Remy Ma ended up getting locked down.
Yeah.
So then Nicki popped out. Nicki went stupid. Next thing you know, you got Cardi, you got Megan, you got, man, it's so many of them. It's so many of them. Cash Doll, all of them. Like, they going ham. They going ham.
For real, man. So check this out, man. You the most award winning. You be saying that you standing on it. Tell me some of the awards you done won.
Okay, all right. So one, I ain't just trying to be no big name dropping ass person.
No, drop the names.
One of the names that's attached to the award is the Freeway Ricky Ross Grind Hard Award.
Okay.
Now, we ain't talking about Rick Ross, talking
about the real
Rick. We talking about the real Ricky Ross. You know who the show Snowfall is actually based on. You know. So for that name to be attached to that award, man, that made me like, to me that solidified, bro. You a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a real grinder out here. I've won Internet Hustler of the Year. I've won Best TV Personality, Best Show Host. Just a whole plethora of awards, man. I've won. Like I said, I'm up to 12 now.
I was just gonna say, how many you got?
12, man.
12.
But
over the last how many years?
12.
12 years.
12, yep.
So you averaging one a year. Every year you win.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say all that.
We can average it like that, though.
You can average it like that, but, man, if you really want to get to that ratio, I got over 30 nominations, so that means I done lost like 29,
But still, a nomination almost like a win.
You're right.
Shit.
But, I mean, the type of person I am, man, I take it all in stride, win or lose. Like, for instance, at the Memphis Hip Hop Awards this past February, I, was up for, I think it was like, Personality of the Year or Show Host or something like that, and I lost that one. Shout out to the homie Famous Animal, man.
Shout out Famous.
The thing about me, man, like, I'm super solid when it comes to that. Like, I pass torches, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no hate, ain't no none of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see other people in this lane too. Hey, it's more money for all of us. Like,
Facts.
We can do it, So that's the thing about me that separate me from a lot of people out here. I remember the first time I met Famous Animal. We was at an event together. We was both covering it, as media. And he saw me, we kind of did the little head nod. So I walked over there to him, and I was like, "What's up, homie?" He was like, "What's up?" I said, "They expect us to beef with each other, right?" He dropped his head, was like, "Yeah." I said, "We ain't gonna give him that, right?" And he started smiling. He was like, "That's what's up," because that's me. Like, being the OG in this game, I've been doing this super long, super strong. So the thing for me is to educate everybody that's trying to pick up this camera, pick up their mic. Hey, I can give you some pointers. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't on no hating stuff. I just want to get you to the bread faster, because it took me a minute, But things are a lot faster with this internet now, you know what I'm saying? Like, but hey, I'm big dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I got love for everybody, and hey, you need pointers, guidance, anything, man. I'm here. My door is open. My phone is, hey, call me, holler at me. Yeah. Instagram, DM, whatever.
Well,
I'm here for you.
Lil Rock Obama damn sure gonna be tapping in with you.
Yeah, we can chop it up.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah.
So you own cable TV, Memphis, Atlanta,
Mobile, Alabama.
You do any internet streaming or what is it like the little TV app, Roku and all that?
I did Roku for a while. I had a partnership with the company, and I mean, stuff. It really got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like, for somebody to really be getting ad revenue off of me, and I ain't getting none of, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, homie.
So how Roku work? They you don't get ad. I thought you like get a channel and they
if that's your own channel, you know, it was a cat, you know what I'm saying, presented a situation to me, and I was brand new to the whole Roku thing. I ain't know nothing about it. He was like, man, bro, I could put you on Roku. I'm like, damn, for real?
I bet.
I'm like, all right, what it cost? He's like, nah, for you nothing. I'm like, oh, what bet?
Yeah.
Then I started kind of looking at it, and I'm like, wait a minute, like, there's commercials on here like who getting that money?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you know, the channel, this and that, this and that, this and that. I'm like, wait a minute, so you eating out me?
That's why it's free.
That's why it's free, you know. if it like that, just say that, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I'm so much of a presence, like, I need some of that too.
Yeah.
Like, break me in on a percentage or something. So I went ahead and entered that partnership. Really and truly, man, once I educate myself on that whole Roku thing where I can get me a channel, the BrinkTV network channel, then I do that. But I'm
Right now you on cable TV.
Right, I'm on cable. Live stream is on BrinkTVShow.com, and of course we upload the interviews to YouTube too. So yeah.
So, but that's pretty big though, being on cable TV for how long?
Definitely. We actually started on Comcast 31 in Memphis, 11, 12, 13. So that's been almost 9 years now.
Man,
and then we popped out in Atlanta 3 years ago, and then we got in Mobile, Alabama, probably that same year, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So we've been actively on TV, man, like I say, almost 9 years now. And it's just been crazy, man. It's been a hell of a journey. I always tell people, man, I done had like pretty much 3 careers in one, you know, like from all the stuff I done did, all the people I done met, all the people I done interviewed, man. That's stuff that every person don't get a chance to do. You know,
Yeah.
people from where I'm from, like, they don't get to meet nobody. Like, I'm from South Memphis, like, Southside Pine Hill, that's where I'm from, 38106 in Park. That's why I call it, you know, 38106 in Park.
Yeah.
Because this ain't BET, this BrinkTV, you know. But, like, where I'm from, like, people don't get their shot, they don't get their break. I had to create it, you know. Shout out to my guy, Zed Zilla, man. He from around there, like, not too far from where I'm at. So, like, it's just people like him, you know, who helped me get my numbers up early. You know, like I was at that boy hip. Like, you finna do a video shoot, bet I'm pulling up with the behind the scenes. We talking about before anybody really was out there with cameras though.
Yeah.
Like, I was in the club with cameras. We talking about Picture Man was in there with the camera. Nah, I was in there filming.
Yeah.
Like, I'm OG, man.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, man. And hey, so many people call me a legend, man. After a while, I started listening. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm modest. I don't be on the ego stuff. But enough people call you that, hey, you start believing. So hey, man, I'm a living legend.
For sure. What's some of the biggest interviews you done did with some names that those names out there?
All right, so obviously the biggest name I got, like Nicki Minaj.
You interviewed Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj, yes sir, man. Like, it was crazy because, you know, that was around the time like the whole Young Money thing was popping out. They had Bedrock and all of that. So she was already a force. Roger that was out. All this stuff like the Beam Me Up Scotty, all this stuff was out, so she was already super popping. Other names, man, it's just so many. I be having to look on my website to remember all these damn people, man. Of course, people like Genuine, you know, the OGs like Genuine, David Banner. It's just so many, you know. I done ran into people like,
and then I'm pretty sure all the Memphis people, you in the midst of
yeah,
all them.
Yeah. And that's another thing, man. I like to pride myself in being the first one to like bring y'all interviews on certain people, you know, before, like, first one to put people on TV type stuff, like Duke Deuce, first interview, me, you know. I remember I did a joint with Don Tripp, but Don Tripp, he was already out. Zed Zilla, first time he was on TV, me. Hell, I know I had to be the first person to put Big Boogie on TV, you know. I'm talking about TV. We ain't talking about just YouTube. I'm talking about TV. Like, I've been doing this, man, and definitely the Memphis people, man. I just, like I say, just what I do, you know. But it like I say, it's so many names, man. It'll take me. I'm down there like granddad. I got to think about all this shit because I don't remember. Definitely Dolph, man. Shout out to Dolph. R.I.P.
Long live Dolph, man.
Man, that was my brother. Whew.
Hey,
Yeah.
man, long live Dolph. So how you start? You saying you was in the club with the camera. Like, what made you pick up the camera and what made you be like, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying?
All right, to be honest, man, like, BrinkTV started out like a vlog. You know how everybody doing the vlogs now, man. I was doing that in 2008.
With
like,
video.
Yeah, like, I was just talking about all kind of crazy stuff. One of the things that happened that I wanted to speak on was when the Grizzlies, they traded Pau Gasol to the Lakers, and we ain't really getting nothing back in return. And I'm like, bro, y'all traded the only All-Star we ever had. Grizzlies, y'all, you know, just talking crazy, and folks started messing with it. So eventually, I had a homeboy. He was in jail. Of course, he out right now. Shout out to my guy, Measy Mac. I used to write him, you know, when he was locked down. And I told him, I said, man, I just started this thing called BrinkTV. When you get out of jail, like, I should interview you. You can talk about what it was like in prison.
Yeah.
So he was like, all right, bet, let's do it. He touched down. Man, we did that joint in my living room.
Yeah.
Like, it was grimy as hell, but that shit was, like, that was it. That was my first interview. And from there, I started going to events, you know, just recording whatever happened. Like I'm at Summer Jam, K97 Summer Jam. I'm filming, I'm front row filming, just to capture them moments and just put it on the YouTube. And like those big hip hop sites, they start checking out my stuff and adding it to, like allhiphop.com, Dirty Glove Bastard. They used to feature my stuff. I think Traps and Trunks or something like that.
Yeah, Traps and Trunks.
Yeah, Traps and Trunks. They used to feature my stuff. And like I said, I just started growing them numbers, man. What made me pick it up was just, man, I got a personality. You know what I'm saying? And I can't just be behind the camera all the time. I got to get in front of that thing. I got to show these people what South Memphis especially, got going on.
For shit, so, man, that's dope. Is it just you, or you got a team, or like how it work?
I do have a team, but I really utilize my team for the big stuff, the bigger events and stuff like that, man. I've been a one-man band for so long, and I've worked with so many people as far as trying to feature people, like have co-hosts and all of that. And one thing that I learned, man, everybody ain't got the same motive. Everybody ain't got the same
vision.
Drive, and everybody ain't got the same vision. Everybody don't take care of children like you take care of children. This is my baby. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I bring you around my baby, then you must be special.
Yeah.
So, man, I done had females on here, co-hosts, man. They trying to link up with these artists. Man, I had this one chick, and I don't care if she listening or not, man. But this one chick, man, we pulled up on an interview with a celebrity. And she was like, I ain't even got no panties on. I'm like, what? Bro, this what you on?
You supposed to use that to your advantage, man.
But see, that's the thing. Like, what it look like? What it look like? Are you talking about the girl on BrinkTV? Ah, yeah, me and the whole team ran through it. What they look like for BrinkTV. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ruins my credibility. So it's like, nah.
Or it could have been like, yeah, man, BrinkTV be having them hoes.
But see, that's the thing. I ain't finna get into all that. I ain't finna incriminate shit.
Memphis known for the pimps and the players.
Yeah. But I used to do my thing, man. I used to be, shout out to, it's long gone now, but shout out to Platinum Rose. Man, nigga used to be in there faithfully, Shout out to my big homie, DJ Seven the Great. He was the one who put me on, you know what I'm saying? Gave me the game. I was a young cat. I ain't know what the hell I was doing. He put me on. Next thing you know, I'm taking girls across the bridge, West Memphis, dancing. You know what I'm saying? Some of them would, well, I ain't finna get into all that, but some of them would do their thing, the extra, strands for some, some strands.
Then you're not on you.
Yeah, but like I say, man, I let all that go, tried to go legit, and that's why I say I ain't trying to be known.
Okay. Yeah, man, y'all just talking, man.
Yeah, man.
Let me ask you this, man. So you got the TV show, but you be doing, I seen you be doing a countdown.
Yes, sir, man. The BrinkTV Music You Live countdown. Definitely got to say rest in peace to my brother, Jeremy Wilson. That's my older brother. He passed away about 3 years ago. It'll be 3 years in September. He actually used to have a website called musiculive.com. Mm-hmm. He basically was all about independent artists. While I had BrinkTV, he had that. And he used to do a top 10 countdown featuring nothing but indie artists from all over the world. Like, they might have videos from Germany, Austria, like all over. And it was so cool, but he ended up letting it go, because he was, just so success driven. He was like, man, it's taking too long. I'm going to jump on something else. And to me, that was one of the ideas that I felt like he should have kept. Fast forward, he ended up passing away. And at his funeral, I spoke and I said, my brother used to have musiculive.com. I said, well, hey, I'm bringing that back. I didn't really know what avenue or what facet I was going to bring it back.
Was you doing the BrinkTV at that point?
I was. This was about, like I said, 3 years ago. And I didn't know what avenue I was going to bring his creation back. And I was sitting in Atlanta. I was sitting in my apartment in Atlanta last fall, and I was just thinking, I was like, man, I got this extra 30-minute time slot that I went on and, got in Memphis. And I was like, man, what I'm going to do with it? And then that's when it popped in my head. It was like, BrinkTV Music You Live Countdown. That way I can merge the two. That was always my dream for my brother and I to work together, in this industry. I always wanted him to get his credibility up because I ain't wanted to be like, that's Brink brother. I wanted him to get his name popping. Yeah. That way when we finally get together, it's on some Voltron shit. You know what I'm saying? We get together. But, unfortunately, he no longer with us. But, hey, with this countdown, my brother lived forever. Like, it's like when the countdown first come on, like you see his face, you hear his voice. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
It's one of his songs. And then at the very end of the show, of every show, it's like, you know, you hear his voice. It was the last voicemail that he sent me. He was like, you know, he said my name. He said, you got to pay homage, bro. And it's like, that's crazy that he said that because I'm paying homage to my brother every Tuesday night.
That's
you know?
hard.
So this is what we doing. But, man, it's dope, man. We've had over 300 artists submit videos, man, from all over this world, man. I had an artist from, I think it was was it Nigeria? It was somewhere in Africa. You know, I had to look back at it and see, but we got artists from all over the place sending in videos, and I'm just like, bro, for real, how you find us?
Yeah.
You know, I'm from South Memphis. How you find me? But yeah,
One
it's
thing
popping.
for sure about artists, man, if you're a hungry artist, you on your shit, you gonna find what you need to find. There's a lot of artists out there that feel like, man, you need to be finding me. Man,
Right.
what? Like,
Are you?
how you feel about, like, you know what I'm saying, like, with the state of art, with how the music industry is right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get like a lot of artists complaining and a lot of artists feeling like, you sleeping on me, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The way my business works, my business is basically I make money off of interviews. I don't have no sponsorship. Like I say, my stuff is gritty. You know what I'm saying? I'm from South Memphis. I call it 38106 in part because it's BrinkTV, no BET. Like when I say that, I mean it. So Coca-Cola ain't sponsoring me yet.
Yeah.
You know, Walmart ain't sponsoring me yet. So until then, all these big ass bills, all this big ass overhead I got.
Yeah.
The only way it's gonna get paid is if these people pay for their interviews or pay to get their video in rotation or people submit commercials or whatever. That's the only way that this thing can keep going. So to answer your question, from time to time, I do get artists, you know.
I feel like you obligated to play me.
But that's the thing, like, so when you generate a name for yourself, you get a buzz. I'm coming looking for you, you know. For instance, Duke Deuce. Man, I saw that whole lot of song he had. I was like, this man finna go somewhere. I reached out to bro. 2 weeks later, he got signed after my interview with him. So it's like, sometimes you gotta have that eye. You know, I gotta have that eye and you gotta have it. You know, they call it the it factor. So if you ain't got it, you know, figure out how to get it. And if you do got it and I ain't kind of knocking, bro, holla at me. Like, for real, holla at me. Like, man, I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. My street on South Memphis, it's so cool because it's a code, right? I remember back in the day, probably about 2014, somewhere in there, BrinkTV was on TV, but I still had a regular job, right? So I was leaving my regular job, just pulled up on the street. It's this badass little boy down the street. He saw my car. I was riding a little hoopty back then. I ain't even trying to tell you. He saw my car. He was chasing my car, running it down. As soon as I pull up in my drive, he all out of breath. Hey, Brink, here go my CD. I rap. I want to be on your show one day. I was like, all right, that what's up? Cool. I checked it out. I was like, all right, you know, you got something. Little dude ended up getting in trouble. You know, I ain't seen him for a while. You know, I ended up moving out of South Memphis around a little bit after that. And he get out, and he ends up being Key Glock. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, if you got it or if you feel like you got it, come holler at me. Like, really come holler at me. It's not gonna be that I'm looking around with a magnifying glass and aha, I spotted him.
Yeah.
There he is. He's the hottest. Next come. Nah, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
Bro, I got stuff going on. Like, I got a sitcom I'm finna put out. I'm working on a romantic comedy film. I got a lot of things. I'm not just always looking for artists. Sometimes y'all gotta look for me. Let me know that you hot. And then if I look and I see that it do add up, yeah, it come through.
Yeah.
You know, but other than that, hey, you gotta pay what you weigh.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, or what you trying to weigh. You feel me?
So like you said, that dude was Key Glock.
Yeah.
Who right now is like you think is up next? Like right tomorrow, it could be that person right now. Some names maybe that you got in the back of your mind and from Memphis, or it ain't gotta be Memphis. It could be like somebody cause you be everywhere.
Yeah.
Somebody you be like, man, they finna blow up probably. Who on the radar?
Is Memphis okay? So I can speak on a female artist that I think she's super dope. This chick named Sly Maroney. She's actually, you know, she performed at Birthday Bash with Glorilla. She in that, you know, in that group, that circle or whatnot. Sly Maroney, she's dope. It's an artist named Sauce Poppy out of Memphis. He's real dope, but he different though. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like trap rapping or nothing like that, and he ain't backpack neither. He he just sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like bro hard. Let me see who next. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna go look them guys up right there.
Yeah.
We always looking for something, you know what I'm saying? Something new, something upcoming. It's the real underground. You feel me?
Yeah. It's a chick named Drika. She's super hard out of Memphis. It's a chick named Diamond Taylor. She's super hard out of Memphis. It's a girl named Boo Lucky. She's super hard out of Memphis.
Boo Lucky, I think I heard of her.
Man, she performing her ass off.
Does she rhyme with some other little young cat?
She used to. I think she used to be affiliated with what's homie name?
Gorilla Dude.
Gorilla
they
Dude
came up
and,
here.
Damn, what's my man name?
Gorilla Dude. They got the song Memphis Stomp.
Yeah, Memphis Stomp. I don't know why I'm drawing.
I know you're talking
now,
about,
but his
though.
big brother. Yeah, she used to be affiliated with them.
Rockstar Row.
Rockstar Row.
Yeah.
Rockstar.
Yeah.
Rockstar. Man, them boys crunk as I don't know what. Shout out to them, man. Gorilla Dude, man. That boy had.
They gonna stomp a hole in that stage.
Oh yeah. Memphis Stomp a bit, man. Like. So, I know she was affiliated with them, but, different situation right now, but she dope. Like, I feel like she definitely gonna be one of the ones coming up next. Guys, man, like I say, for some reason, man, I'm just drawing the blank, and it ain't even no disrespect. It's so the women time right now, bro. Like, they going stupid. But I tell you, like, my favorite artist out of Memphis right now, bro, Big Boogie, man. Big Boogie is stupid.
Big Boogie, it ain't up next. He up now.
Yeah, he up now. Yeah, he got right now. And it seemed like I always knew it, like from the first time bro came to my show. And it was crazy, like with Boogie, he was like, man, I've been wanting to come on your show for a minute. I'm thinking, man, bro, get out of here. That cap ass. That's what I'm thinking, And then I just so happened to be scrolling through on BrinkTV Facebook page on the messages. And I saw a message, 2017, from John Lights. That's his real name.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm trying to get an interview. And, I get hundreds of messages. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, bro, how in the fuck, bro really was, how I missed that. And bro was like, real deal. He really been wanting to get on it. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, that's crazy. Because, how sometimes people have that Hollywood talk, but Boogie is so authentic, man. He's like one of the realest people I've ever worked with and continue to work with. Like, I told him, and I'm going to say this. I told him this off camera. I said, man, you the first artist that came here before the deal and then came back after the deal. And he was like, for real? That's
don't too many come back when
they don't. They don't. And my thing is this, bro. Shout out to the big homie, Bigger Rankin. Bigger Rankin told me some years ago, he said, be careful about the toes you step on when you're going up, because them gonna be the same toes that's kicking you in the ass when you're on your way down. So it's like anybody that's within the fabric of helping you become successful, come back. I'm like Craig said on Friday, nigga, come back.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta do it, man. You owe it to the people that helped you. So, like I say, for Boogie to do that, man, that means a lot. And probably next time, he in Memphis, so he got a show or something like that, I'm gonna probably holler at him and, see if we can get that going again.
Yeah.
That'll be the third time the charm, man.
He only finna get even more bigger. You feel me?
Big dude.
Yeah. For shit show, man.
Yeah.
We got BrinkTV in the building, man. The real underground, man. We in the street, man.
Yes, sir.
What advice you got to artists, man? Cause right now, Arkansas, a lot of artists be saying they getting slept on and we getting overlooked. I be telling them you just need to work harder.
Yeah.
What advice you got to them as far as to what they need to do to get in the game, in the industry, recognized, a deal, or whatever the case may be, what they trying to get to? What advice did you got for them?
I can't tell you to do what Bankroll Freddie did, because I don't know what he did.
I know what he did, but keep going.
Okay, but you got to figure out how to be creative, and you just got to find that way out. Like, I feel like Little Rock is one of those cities that's definitely slept on. It's definitely a hub for talent. If it wasn't, like, why would people like Boosie and them come through here? Like, why would the major artists come through here?
They coming to get a bag.
But see, at the same time, they know it's something here, Somebody kind of, educated me on a situation, in an interview I did before I came here. They was talking about, somebody, a major artist, I ain't gonna throw no names out there, but they stole a song from an artist here.
It always happen.
Exactly. So take care of your business, bro.
Yeah.
If you want some advice, take care of your business.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that to get on your case, but make sure you got your copyrights. Make sure you got your publishing. Make sure you know what I'm saying? If it's any in the area, get you an entertainment lawyer. That way you can fight it and get your bag. Because if somebody take your stuff, best believe it's a bag behind it.
Yeah.
Especially if they major.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about that paperwork, man.
Yeah.
Paperwork is, I ain't finna get into all that, but paperwork is the name of the game.
Paperwork, make that paperwork.
I promise you. So, hey, that's my advice, man. Figure out how to be creative and be about the business part of it. Because, man, people, they always go take from places like this.
Yeah.
You know, I was in Mobile, Alabama, and them folks was telling me how not Nashville, New Orleans be stealing all their stuff. And I'm like, bro, you got to be on your stuff.
Yeah, you
Make
ain't got to
sure
worry about it.
Copyright the sauce, copyright the swag, do all it. Like, do
Yeah.
everything, man. That way they know where it came from,
Yeah.
you know. And then, like I say, put them lawyers on their ass.
Yeah.
They go play right.
Hey, and that is like a big thing where I have told artists too, man. Or well, I ain't told artists, but I done said this on this show plenty of times about like I feel they be saying like what's wrong with Arkansas? Why we ain't made it? And my people be saying hate this the. I be like, one of the things though, niggas ain't on their business. Niggas ain't, yeah, they might have their ASCAP BMI, but it's so much more beyond the ASCAP BMI. You know what I'm saying? You got to register your music with the sound scans, MLC, Harry File. You know what I'm saying? It's like so much shit you got to do.
You got to be BDS encoded.
All
you know,
that
so
shit.
you can track them radio spins, even internet radio spins. Like I say, you can get a check from that, you know. But artists, it's much more than just hitting the booth, man. Like, you really got to get on the business and understand that when somebody like me or somebody like Rock Obama tell you this, we not saying this to be hating or getting on you. No, we just trying to educate you, bro. Like, it's business. It's really a business. And if y'all don't take care of that business, man, that business go take care of your ass. And I don't mean that in a good way.
Yeah, because this shit expensive and you ain't looking at it like a business shit. You just playing and that money you spending, it ain't gonna never come back.
My mind say you a play rapper. You just playing.
You just talking.
Yeah.
Like you, all these artists you done came across, right? You know what I'm saying? Do you ever think about signing some artists, or you got any artists that you fuck with?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It be so many artists over the years. They come to me about management, or they want me to sign them, like you say, and all that type of stuff, man. To be honest, I haven't got psychologically, I'm not there yet.
Boy,
as far as the business side, I got the relationships.
Yeah,
I got money to invest in these. I got
the psychological part.
But the psychological part, nah, because I'm the type that if you don't do what I say,
maybe gonna be that gonna fell out.
Put your neck right here and hold your breath. And I'm finna squeeze, because like I remember working with an artist one time in 2011, and I put together a listening party. It was really, we was trying to pick a single. So I invited tastemakers, DJs, models, people within the industry, producers, artists, casual people, casual listeners. We had pizza, we had wings, all that type of stuff, liquor. It was a dope, cool environment. I passed out index cards. I was like, we go play these songs. You ain't got to write your name, but I just need you to say, this song, yes, no, stuff like that. We're trying to pick this single. I collected all those people emails. So the next day, I told the artist, I was like, all right, homie, I got a homework assignment for you. He's like, all right, what's up? I said, I need you to go and send a personal email to every email on this, thanking them for coming to your event and thanking them for helping you pick this single. Bro, did not do it. I'm like, bro, that's a part of the game. Like, you got to thank these people because they took time out their busy-ass schedule to come listen to you, who they don't know, never heard of.
On the strength of you.
On the strength of Brink. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, bro, you got to show common courtesy and be like, hey, I appreciate you guys coming out rocking with me.
Yeah.
Bro, they didn't do it. So stuff like that, man. I'm Coach. You know what I'm saying? I'm Coach Wilson. That's my government last name or whatnot. Or we could just go on here with the entertainment. I'm Coach Young. I'm Coach Brink, whatever. And the type of person I am, bro, if you got a studio session coming up, I'm going to make you rehearse that song 30 times before we even hit the studio session.
Yeah.
You got to write it. Ain't no going there to vibe out to the beat. Nah, bro, I want you to drop this song in 15 minutes and then go to the next one. I'm talking about If you doing dubs, doubles, do the chorus, ad libs, all that, 15 minutes or less. All right, we on to the next joint.
Yeah.
I need 4 songs up at you in 1 hour.
Yeah.
And not no freestyle. So I'm talking about you got to write it.
Yeah.
And you got to practice it.
See, they ain't gonna make it in your camp.
Nope. They won't. They won't. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to breed champions.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to breed no garbage ass artists, man. I'm trying to breed real champions. If you got a performance coming up, we rehearsing that joint 50 times a day until the performance.
And that shit what make champions though.
That's what make champions.
Swear to God.
That's where I come from, dog. Like, that's just my conditioning. I studied the greats in order to learn how to be great. I don't consider myself great. Other people do. I let them do that. But man, I want to breed champions, dog. Think about these folks who got dogs, who dog breeders. They trying to breed winners. They ain't trying to breed no garbage ass dogs, man.
And shit.
I'm the same way, bro. I'm trying to have champions.
Yeah.
And psychologically, if you ain't trying to be no champion, I can't mess with you. So that's why I don't.
You gonna waste your time and energy, and time is just like money.
If I ever fall in love with your music and you break my heart, this shit a relationship, bro. As a fan, for me, I'm one of the toughest sales you ever go get because I'm a tough listener. I'm critical on stuff. Now, I ain't finna kill you and say this shit trash. Never. I've never done that. I will tell you how you can make it better.
Yeah.
I tell you the dope part about it, and I tell you what can be better because I'm trying to build you up. I ain't trying to kill you.
Yeah.
The thing about it, man, I gotta have people around me that, like I say, if I fall in love with your music, I become a fan of your music, you gotta satisfy me. It's a relationship with every listener, every person that becomes a fan of your music. Y'all in a relationship together. Now, think about it with a girl. If you ain't taking her out, let me translate that. If you ain't doing shows, the bitch go quit you.
She gonna quit you. She gonna go get another nigga.
If you ain't constantly, buying her stuff, let me translate that. If you ain't constantly putting out projects, she finna start looking elsewhere.
Yeah.
You got to satisfy your fans, bro. This is a real relationship. It's intimacy. If I listen to your music and I fall in love and I'm like, wow, I'm behind you. What you got next? What else you got? The countdown is on.
Yeah.
The clock is on. And niggas be like, nah, bro. Nah, come on. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Because like I say, champions.
Yeah.
Champions. But yeah, man. If I ever come across people with the champion pedigree and ain't bro, procrastinating and shit and man, they ain't messing with me, man.
Excuses.
I'm bumping, but man, fuck that. Get out here and get it.
Yeah.
Make them feel you. I tell people, man, I ain't trying to get racist or nothing like that or get into race, but man, if you feel like people ain't rocking with you, go hang out with some white folks. They go listen. Hey, you a new artist? Yeah, I'll check it out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm over here. And then they'll tweet you and put you on their Instagram and shit like that. Guess what? You just got a new fan.
Yeah.
But you just said folks don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Get your ass out here and make them fuck with you, man.
I'm gonna tell you, motherfuckers lazy.
And antisocial. How you an artist and you antisocial? You got no social skills, bro? How do you make friends? How did you make friends in school? You have commonalities, right?
Yeah.
You stand on common ground. Oh, you a Cowboys? Well, I'm not, but you a Cowboys fan? Me too. And then you build from there. It's the same thing in the barbershop. The nigga right there getting your haircut, I don't mean to cuss on your show,
Oh, you
but
good.
the nigga right there getting his haircut, he can be your fan. You just got to talk. You got to sell it. It's salesmanship. That's why I say I only fuck with champions. I only breed champions. That's why you ain't never seen me really, managing nobody or nothing, because you got to be a champion. You got to have that pedigree. If you ain't got it, like I say, psychologically, I'm not even finna go there.
It's gonna be a waste of your time.
Because if you break my heart musically, I don't want to fuck with you no more. Like I say, this shit is a relationship. It's a relationship. If you break my heart musically, you not putting out, you not smashing, putting out music, hit after hit, bang out the banger, show out the show, then I can't rock with you.
Man, I swear
Consistency.
to God. Cause right now it's my artists that I want to sign. They want to sign with my label, with things that we got going on. But like I've been so hesitant. Like it's just I done had a lot of artists, bro. But it's just a matter of like I done seen it all. I done seen niggas run off.
Yeah.
I done seen niggas with somebody. I done seen everything. So it's like right now I'm so burnt. Like I don't know about this shit.
See, you develop trust issues just like any relationship.
Yeah.
You know, I want to step back out there, but my last time I had an artist do this and this and this, he couldn't side deal.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the reality of it, and it sucks. And then I'm gonna tell you another thing, my bro. If I start putting money up,
Oh man.
you gotta listen.
But time is money too.
You right, because we ain't getting no younger, bro.
And you ain't getting that back. You can get the money back. Time is more important than the money.
You right. And then your health is more important than all that.
You feel
know?
me?
And if somebody's stressing you out because they're not doing simple things, or if they out loafing and they missing studio sessions that you paid for, hey, we got problems.
Now y'all friendship done turn to the enemy.
Man, we going back to boot camp. It's gonna be scared straight round this up, man. Like I say, I'm big dog.
Check
We
this
finna
out.
do this.
You mentioned a while ago. You said something about you got a sitcom on the way.
I got a sitcom, yeah, man. I got a sitcom coming out, man. We shot 5 episodes. It's in the post-production phase right now. It's already edited. They mixing the audio and all that stuff now, man. I'm just finna put that on out. Like,
And what's it about?
Man, okay, so it's basically about a 27-year-old young man, you know, working a regular 9 to 5. He trying to navigate his way to his dreams. And everything and everybody just get in his fucking way. And it just makes it just awkward as hell because he's not the typical guy. You know, the show is called Not So Normal. He was a nerd in high school, but now he's just a regular guy. And everybody treat him just like he just, you know, weird as hell. But it's not that he weird. The man just talented. You know, he's just dope. He's a articulate individual, you know. So, you know, I like underdogs, you know what I'm saying? So this show is definitely an underdog story. And I believe a lot of people gonna relate to it. That's one thing I studied before I even put this thing together was do people relate more to the superstar, the jock, the handsome guy, or do they relate more to the nerd, the weird kind of guy? And I saw that those movies and those shows are the ones that everybody rock with. They are able to identify with. So that's what made me go in that direction. I did pull from like a few personal stories, but it's totally not about me.
I was just gonna ask you, like, you wrote the script out and all that?
I wrote it, man. Yeah, I wrote it. I actually wrote it when the pandemic first hit, man. I was working a regular job, man, garbage ass job. But it was cool, though, because we ended up getting furloughed. They sent us home for like a month. They closed us down for a month. We was getting unemployment. Boy,
Free time.
I was getting them bands, but at the same time, it's like, man, what I'm going to do? So I sat in my car every day, and I just wrote a little bit, and eventually it turned into like 5 episodes. And so I was like, all right, let me cast. So when the pandemic, how do you do a casting call? Well, I'm going to send you the lines. You send me a video, you saying this shit.
Yeah.
And it worked from there, man. We got, I chose to do a lot of artists as actors. You know, I did pull a few seasoned actors, you know, from locally in the city. But I wanted to do that for mainly like artists and models, because my thing is always this. It's all about angles. You know, what if people might not check out your song, but if you say, well, hey, I got this show coming out. It's a sitcom.
Yeah,
What?
they're gonna check that.
That, you know, you've piqued their interest. So I wanted to just give them a different avenue, you know, something else that they can have under their repertoire. So it's gonna be dope, man. Hopefully we can get it out real soon. I'm hoping this fall. Like, soon as the audio get back to me, then I can start doing my thing. And we go throw it on Comcast and all the cities, and, you know, of course, YouTube and all of that. I'm gonna see about Tubi, man. I don't know.
I've been seeing a lot of Tubi stuff.
Man, that Tubi stuff going in. I'm like, bro.
How do you get paid? You have to figure out how to get paid. Once you figure that whatever the
Exactly. Once I figure out the niche, you know, then we cool. But I really, man, I take a deal, man. Hulu, Bounce TV, man, Netflix,
Cash me out.
anybody, man. Send me the money. I'm just I ain't trying to get out of Memphis, but I'm trying to get out of Memphis so I can help Memphis. That's all I'm trying to do. Like I say, living in Atlanta, that shit is expensive. But, hey, I'm back and forth, you know, 6 months in Atlanta, 6 months in Memphis. So this is what we doing.
Hey man, that what's up right there. A couple more questions before you get up out of here, man. You said you familiar with this your first time in Arkansas?
This is my first time in Little Rock. I've been to Hot Springs. Okay. I've been to, obviously, Marion, obviously West Memphis, you know, all of that. Like I said, I used to take them hoes to West Memphis.
Yeah.
I ain't tried it. But hey, statute of limitation and all that up, you know, so it's all good. But shout out to, you know, Y'all know what time it is. But yeah, this is my first time actually being in Little Rock. Like I say, man, dealing with a couple artists from Rocktown before. I just said, man, I had to come here.
So what are have any? You said some artists have came across your radar before.
Right, they actually came to me,
Okay.
when I first moved to Atlanta, shout out to my guy, Big D, RTH, Rocktown Hustler. That man actually came all the way to Atlanta from here to do the interview with me. And I'm like, bro, you could have came to Memphis. He was like, nah, man, I want to come wherever you at right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, that's live, It's a R&B. Well, she kind of like a soul artist. LaVoice Reeves.
I know
here.
LaVoice.
Yeah, she's dope as hell.
I know LaVoice.
She's been on the countdown. Her video actually retired on the countdown and whatnot. So that's why I say, man, coming across artists like that, and I'm just like, bro, like I gotta. It's definitely more y'all. I gotta come see it.
I'm gonna tap you in.
Yeah, but shout out to the artists that I just linked up with.
What their name was
on BrinkTV. We had Asylum the Crow. Y'all know he do
Boy,
like
he do that. That boy
battle
got them
rapping.
balls.
Yeah,
Them
yeah.
bars.
He came through. Another artist named Next to C.
Next to see, he should be in the movies.
Yeah, man, bruh say he acting, so we go see. I might pull up
That
on
nigga's
it.
an entertainer.
Yeah, and I had Fatty 400.
Fat 400.
Yeah,
He
Fat 400.
He popular
came
in the
through.
streets.
Yeah, so hey, they came through. It was a couple more people that was supposed to come through, like a chef and this lady. She was on some show on reality show on MTV, but hey, I guess they schedule kind of got conflicted. But it's all good, man. Hey, I put my feet in this soil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my guy said, that Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Hey,
I came up with that word.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got shirts and everything.
That's incredible, man. See, I like when people coin phrases, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know something you say. It can be on mugs, it can be on
All that.
T-shirts, it can be on bumper stickers, like
bro,
everything,
it
bro.
took out for a minute. You feel like these niggas stole my word, but it ain't that. It's just part of the culture now. It's what it was meant to be. It was meant to be taken and you know what I'm saying, used and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got Arkansas. They got socks with Arkansas. It's called Arkansas.
Oh wow.
They got like I guess a band called Arkansas. It's a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? For real.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. So shout out to the state, man. Shout out to everybody who tapped in, bro, man. Y'all on y'all job. I see. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I'm glad to hear that.
Whole A-State, man. Razorbacks, all y'all, man.
For shit. So what is your goal with the BrinkTV thing? Like, what you hoping to like the ending culmination of this shit to be?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I am not finna be Soul Train. I'm not finna be Don Cornelius, 70, 80 years old, still hosting this junk, man. I'm trying to get more into filmmaking, so probably in the next, man, I don't know, maybe 5 or so years, I'm probably gonna pass this thing down, to somebody younger, and just kind of let them keep it going, keep it alive, because I'm about to get more into filmmaking, man. I got a lot of people out there in L.A., that I'm cool with. I actually met them at Essence Festival. They were within the film industry out there. Shout out to my girl, Paula J. Parker. I don't know if you remember her. She was a Craig girlfriend on Friday. Yeah. Shout out to her, man. She one of my homegirls, as well as her husband, Forrest. You know what I'm saying? They're my people. So I just got a lot of, plugs out there, and I'm trying to get more into that because I'm skilled, man, at writing, producing, all of that type of stuff, and I'm just trying to get to that, Entertainment is purely in my heart. Music is still go be there. Like I said, I probably pop in and guest host BrinkTV every now and then. But, man, like I say, I'm Uncle Brink now. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, 5 more years, I'll be 40, big 40. And I ain't even trying to, and not that it's an age limit on it. It's not. It's just I understand, the importance of putting somebody else on. And that's my whole mission, to put people on that way they could say, hey, man, Brink was the one who looked out for me. Because didn't nobody do that for me when I was coming up. So.
Out the mud.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, that's dope. These right here is off-topic question. Before we get up out here, I got a couple just to get your opinion on a couple things. What's going on in the world right now?
I got
you. Mystical.
Yikes. Man, I don't know what's going on with Mystical. He's definitely one of my favorite artists from the whole No Limit era. He definitely took the whole speed rapping thing to another level because, even though we had people in the South doing it, he was more mainstream with it, I don't know what's what, allegedly people were saying that some of the claims in the past were false. allegedly when his people ran the train on the old girl, whatnot. I mean, you kind of allowed that to happen, and hey, in some circles it's running the train, in some circles it's that R word, so it's like, yikes. So it's like you got one, and then you got one that will fall. So this like the rubber one, this the third one. So it's like
third one.
Only not know, So I know we did report the story on BrinkTV on Facebook. But like I say, man, we reported it. We just report news. We didn't say he did nothing. Personally, I don't know what happened. I never met the man. We just report news, and I tell you this, in the event that all this stuff come out false, I'm reporting it too.
For sure.
Because we ain't about slandering no character, I want the truth to come out too. Just like the whole situation with Emmett Till, that's jacked up. They need to arrest that old ass woman.
Man, I thought she was dead. Then I
thought so too.
Bro, the Mandela effect, that shit real. Chick-fil-A don't got no K, y'all.
Mine. What they say, Shazam movie?
I seen that movie, bro. Y'all can't tell
wait
me.
a minute, bro. I thought it was Shaq. It was Sinbad?
Sinbad.
Huh? Okay.
Sinbad. I seen it myself, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Anyway, that's a whole nother show.
Man, yeah.
Op rap. What you think about op rap and all the smoking on this nigga, smoking on that nigga, and how do you feel like that affects society?
I think that shit lame as hell, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. Reason I think it's lame is because ain't really no money in it. Like, you lose more money beefing with a nigga than gaining it, because you become a risk. Like, venues, they don't even want to book you. They feel like it's gonna get shot up. They feel like it's gonna get shut down. So that shit lame, man. Like, I know, I don't think it's cool. I feel like, man, if you got a legitimate beef with somebody, this is what I used to tell my employees back when I was a supervisor at that garbage ass warehouse. I ain't even gonna say that name.
He really has in his feelings about that garbage ass job.
I promise, man. I just left them last spring and ain't looked back. Big middle fingers to them. But anyway, I used to tell, like, when people get into it with each other and they down there be ready to jack, and of course I gotta intervene. I ain't finna break nobody up. Y'all jacking, hey, that's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I used to always pull them to the side and I tell one of them, I'd be like, "What's the problem?" They tell me what the issue is. I say, "All right, this what you need to do. You need to act like they don't exist. When you see them, look the other way." And then I go tell the other one, "This what you need to do. When you see them, look the other way. Act like they don't exist." Because when you got two people that act like they don't exist, you ain't got no problem.
Yeah.
So when you see somebody, you just, and then they, what's the problem?
Yeah.
See, what happens is you got them other lame ass niggas that be egging shit on, trying to get stuff going. And I'm like, bro,
Internet.
Don't you want to see these folks make it?
Vlogs.
Like, don't you want to see these folks get a bag and feed their family? That's what I'm about. Like, that's why I said what I said about Famous Animal. Like, I'm all about seeing people get a bag, I ain't about stopping nobody money flow or their life. Like, fuck out. That shit lame, man. That shit lame as hell. Get to the bread. Shout out to Dolph, man. He used to say, go get the money. Yeah. Like, that's what he was about. Go get the money. So that shit lame, man. I don't rock with it.
Yeah, I can do that. So and I realized I asked that question because, like, we had got to the point to where we told artists, like, if you got an op song, you smoking, we ain't playing it on our platform. Yeah. Like, we ain't supporting none of that. Like, we don't want that energy.
Imagine how it is for me, how difficult it is for me with this countdown. And I got artists that submit videos and they pouring Dracos and choppers at the camera, and I'm just like, bro, it's all, like, that's it. That's all you get. Like, come on, man. I be having to edit this stuff out because you never know what triggers people. You never know who done had the pistol in their face before, and they see that on TV, and all of a sudden it's taking them back to that moment.
Yeah,
like, you gotta be mindful of people's mental health, man. So that's why I say, man, I understand it's a part of the culture and all that. Don't get me wrong, but hey, bro, it's more to it than that.
Man, way more. I think what it just people just see. I see him. He made it by doing that, so I think that's what I need to do to make it.
Right. And I mean, they've been doing it since the '90s, but when I really noticed it was like with that whole Chief Keef wave, and I was like, bro, these young niggas
fucked them up.
Man, they vicious, like, cause that boy Chief Keef, he was probably like what 15, 16 with the yapper. I'm like, whoa, this how they is out
normal.
Here? And then everybody talking about no lack, and I'm like, bro, these babies. These kids, you need to be playing football. You need to be running track. You need to be playing basketball. Y'all out here with the strap.
Think about the one that's 15 now.
Yeah.
They dangerous. Even 2 times that.
Yeah. they getting out here faster, you know, and the internet is helping them. Like, I remember they had the no lacking challenge, and man, that messed me up. Now, don't get me wrong. Make sure you have your shit to protect yourself, because you never know. Stay dangerous, of course, but like they just pulling up on you with the strap, like, oh, I'm gonna blow your ass off. I'm like, bro, come on, man. I know they were doing that on Menace to Society and all that back in our era, but still, like, man, it's real.
We ain't
life.
learned yet.
Yeah, we ain't learned yet. And then so many people accidentally getting shot, and man, I be seeing these people on Facebook Live, man, they be in there with the y'all, but next thing you know, pow, you done shot your guy right here, dead in the mud.
Yeah.
It's like, man, hey, these guns ain't toys, man. My dad told me when I first got my shit, I told him I was gonna get my shit. He was like, do you know what guns are for? And I was like, protection. He said, nah, guns are to kill. He's like, you trying to kill? I'm like, nah, I'm trying to protect myself. He was like, all right, well, ain't no plan and pulling out and showing. Nah, it's for protection. Like, my dad schooled me on that when I was younger, man. You know, I was young because I've been wanting to be strapped since when I first turned 18, because 18 you can get rifles in Tennessee or whatnot. And I think you had to be 21 for handguns and all that. So at 18, I would try to, you know, be strapped. Cause I'm like, man, you never know. You never know. But he was like, man, you know what they really for? And I'm like, protection. Nah, to kill.
Yeah.
You finna kill somebody? No. You know, and well, I ain't finna get into all that. But Pops, he done did his thing out here, you know. So shout out to my dad. Shout out to my parents and my family. Exactly. You know, you got to have them people, you know.
Monkeypox. Do you think we headed to another?
I hope not, man. I really pray that we are not, because that pandemic, man, it changed the world. I've never seen anything like that in my lifetime. And people who are a lot older than us said the same thing, you know. When I was reading up on them monkeypox things, a lot of the stuff was sexual related. And so I'm thinking, well, I ain't into none of that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But the way who's who are doing what they do, it ain't got to be that, man. I be looking at all kind of stuff flying through the sky, and I'm like, wait a minute, what that is? Okay, well, I hope we all right, you know what I'm saying? And if you know, I ain't finna get into all that.
Look, man, there's a lot of stuff going on these days, bro.
Too much, man.
Hey, in a minute, I'm waiting on the first UFO to come out and do a press conference. Listen, it's gonna happen. Yeah. You laugh, but I'm telling you, man, and just I don't know what day it's gonna happen, but they're gonna reveal to us that it's other people out there, other beings, whatever the case may be.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I do believe. You know, I don't, you know, I don't really speak on it, you know, because I'm not really into all that, but I do believe that it's definitely something out there,
bro.
You know?
And just think about when they say that they exist and they show one on TV or you see one,
right?
It gonna fuck your head up.
I mean, you think about it, man. They put all this stuff in movies, man. They ain't just making up everything.
You feel me?
Everybody ain't got that big of an imagination, man. Some of this stuff out here.
How you think to write this shit?
Nah, Bigfoot and all that. Nah, I don't think no Bigfoot and all that. But I mean, other stuff. Like, yeah, like I don't know about mermaids and all that stuff, but it's UFO, yeah.
It's more than when we walk outside our door than what we see.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. You know, it's funny, man. I think about movies like Jurassic Park and I be like, could that really happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Does somebody got an embryo somewhere? Somewhere. And they just bust out and next thing you know, we got them again. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know what would really surprise me, you know. I don't know what would really surprise me. Mankind has been doing all kind of crazy stuff, and they be trying to, as they say, play God. So, hey,
listen,
keep playing.
Hey, man. Hey, I guess we going to televise it on Brink and the Real Underground, though. Y'all just stay tuned, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
How can people get in contact with you, man?
All right, so the best way to get in contact with me is at BrinkTV Show on all social media, at BrinkTV Show. That's all together. You can do it lowercase, it don't matter. Or BrinkTVShow.com. And that's pretty much it, man. Like, for bookings and all of that, you can get all of that on either one of them. You know, one of those platforms. I'm there. I'm here.
But shit, so man, that what's up, man. Hey, shout out to you, man, for pulling up on the Real Underground, man, touching your feet on this Arkansas soil, tapping in. I'm pretty sure this ain't gonna be your last time.
Oh, nah, man, I'm definitely gonna be back. And it's cool to like meet you, because like, you know, we've been friends on, you know, all the platforms for a minute, and it's like to really like see you face to face, that's dope. Like
Yeah.
I'm about that type of stuff. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
we all the time we say, man, it ain't real till you pull up on people.
Exactly. And when you told me to pull up, I was like, I bet we just had to get the time straight. We got it. We
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So hey,
Appreciate that.
no
Appreciate
doubt,
that.
man. And then, you know, this is love. Like, it's two different platforms, you know, combining together. Ain't no hate, ain't no friction, ain't no nothing. Like, we showing y'all that this is what can happen. You just got to come together.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it,
Period.
man. That's how it is, not just with platform. That's how it is with the black community,
Man.
period, man. We start realizing that ain't no them and them over there. Like, we all together. We can
Right.
get way, way ahead than where we are. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Facts.
Like, hey, our greatest asset is each other.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Shout out to everybody who tapped in, man. It's a real underground in the street, man. Fuck the industry. We out.